good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I am Graves the Fourth, and this is Aliens Fireteam Elite. A wonderful nostalgia trip. We grew up with a wonderful series that Sigourney Weaver helped us produce and gave wonderful nightmares to children and boys and girls and some adults of all ages. Aliens was a fantastic series. If you are from a deprived, sad little time in history where you have not seen those movies already, I highly suggest starting with Aliens 1, Alien, and then Aliens, and then stop it. Don't watch anything after that. Actually, just stop after that, and nothing after that happens. Anyway, moving right along. It's a three-person cooperative shooter where you basically are a colonial marine functioning in the wonderful world of Xenomorphs. Let's jump right into it, shall we? I do so love violence. I'm sure you love violence. That's why you're here. Otherwise, you wouldn't be watching this channel, because, well, this channel is 90% violence. Anyway, we're going to jump into a mission that is the first, because we might as well start from the beginning. I've already played quite a bit. You can see my combat ratings a little bit above the recommended, but we're going to jump into it anyway, just so you can see the story from the beginning.
Fire team, this is a rescue mission. You're boarding Katanga, a derelict orbital refinery. Ingress is via the forward airlock. You'll locate, secure, and evac Dr. Tim Honecker, a Weyland-Yutani scientist. So mount up, people.
Like she said, you'll hear her a lot. That's Ramirez. Sorry, it's not Ramirez. Rodriguez. She is our wonderful TACOM that's going to be guiding us through all these missions, making sure we don't get lost and end up in a broom closet with a xenomorph 2 inches from my face, asking us how our day is going before he tries to eat us. But yeah. I don't want your fat head bleeding all over my neck. Now, see, okay, I'm going to say this in advance because there's such a high chance of it happening. They're at the final part of this mission. I'm going to say this in a completely non-spoiler way. The last thing you have to do is get to the evac, which is simply going to a ship. You go to the back of the ship, and there you go, you succeed. For some reason, people cannot listen or read because Rodriguez is both going to be yelling in our ear, get to the ship, get to the drop ship. And it's going to be at the top of the screen saying, get to the drop ship. In that final finale of a fight, if you do not quickly get to the drop ship, you are going to die. So I'm saying this all just because I have had this mission in particular, this series of missions, I should say, end in spectacular favor because people do not pay attention to the objective and die. And unfortunately, when they die, they just go down to a down but not out state, meaning you can revive them off the ground, but they are in fact incapacitated.
We gotta ping Dr. Honecker's personal data transmitter. He's not far in.
So you will die because they
First,
die.
we need a deck plan. Pull one off a terminal and chlorine extraction.
Yeah, let's move right in. The sound effects, the environment, just everything in this game is done
just
in such an incredibly accurate
and maybe we can kick the backup power after we grab Honecker.
Just makes the game feel perfect. And one of the main selling points for me with this game was the sound.
Patch into the console. I'll pull it down over wireless.
It was all done in the fashion that the original movies did. You'll hear it quite quickly when the guns start firing, the pulse rifle and all that. You'll hear it.
We got a deck plan. Backup generator is beyond Honecker's ping. We can kick it after we grab him.
Plus, we got a $40
Our man should be in the junction ahead.
Unlike 60, which is what the launching price for a lot of games are.
Honecker, this is the Colonial Marines. You hearing me?
A great deal of people...
Acid damage. Not encouraging. Continue your sweep.
Anyway, a great deal of people have been complaining about a slew of bugs here and there. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't really run into a lot of bugs.
He should be right here.
I haven't had anything super buggy happen.
High speed incoming. Get hot.
Down a little turret, buddy, here.
Sentry deployed. Lock up.
These guys, from their combat rating, I'm honestly assuming that they're pretty new. Not to mention your average
way more than
video game player or gamer, as everyone wants to refer to themselves now, is a complete fucking moron, has no fire team discipline, no fire lane discipline, and sure as hell no trigger discipline. So they just kind of run around, as you can see, in the middle of a firefight. They just run back and forth, basically shooting each other. Now, sure, that works here, but on the higher difficulty, you will be able to harm your teammates with your gunfire. And so they don't even
Watch
notice
the
that
ceiling.
there's a whole horde behind them. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Like I said, we're over here, so we can compensate for the fact that they're bumbling morons. Yeah. In the higher difficulties,
so
your
many.
gunfire will be able to hurt
Hey, on the
teammates.
deck,
So
Honeker's
the whole
PDT chip.
idiotic way that
Cut
they
it
and
out.
most people that play video games
Why?
in general play of, yeah, that's gonna get you killed. It's definitely gonna get you killed. So in later videos, if I produce more of these, where I am playing on the harder difficulties, which
Doors
I do
welded
intend to
shut.
do because I do enjoy
Sloppy
a challenge,
world.
I will
This
be
Honecker
playing with
went
a
this
2-day
way.
fire team of a bunch of people that I'm sure you'll recognize because they'll be, you know, the usual suspects that I trust to play video games with. So yes, I actually play the game like it's meant to be played instead of dealing with two bumbling morons that have 2 brain cells between the 2 of them. And believe me, the 2 brain
Hey,
cells
I
fight,
got an
so
idea how to
they
track
can't
down
even agree with
Honecker.
themselves in their own
Searching
minds.
this whole barge would take too long.
So there's a nice amount of
Movement.
instances like
Tell
this
you my
where
idea
you
later.
have to kind of hold your ground, which is
Sentry
the
deployed.
class I'm playing as is called Technician. This is what they excel at because they're able to throw an electric mine, which is a strong throw, that attach to the walls and slow down the enemy. And they're able to deploy a current, little buddy here, who will now effectively refer to as little buddy now. That really helps. See, like this guy here, who is just, I guess, in a world where everyone else doesn't need to shoot anymore. So he just stands in the middle of the hallway, wailing back and forth, standing in front of shops. This is the kind of average moron I'm talking about.
New signal.
I
Watch its
really
attack.
would, hate to see these people try to function in a game that innately has friendly fire because they would just shout at each other all the time. Well, they're stupid. And I'm not shy about saying it. I am never going to be shy about pointing out that people are very stupid. There's just no way around it. I don't like the way they play. In fact, I hate it. So I'll say it loud and proud. You're a moron. Go, little turn. Thanks, little buddy. He got him.
The exits are sealed. By
Come
Honecker,
on.
probably.
Come
Release
with
the
us.
locks.
But yes, as I said,
Anyway,
our
I'm
equipment
thinking we can
is
track
an
the
electro,
doctor using station
kind of
logs.
electric shock field mine
There's a
that
data
we're able to
line
put
just
on the ground
starboard of your
and
position.
slows down the enemies, and our little turn buddy that slows people down. You find equipment in boxes throughout the
Xenos.
mission that you
Lots
can either
of Xenos.
use or you can take with you. I carry a sidearm. I carry a fully automatic pistol and a shotgun. These are my weapons of choice, as well as the main weapons of my class. I am lagging behind a little bit because I was looking for a secret that I thought was in this room. I believe it's a little bit far from here. As you can see from the radar, or the motion detector, it is also in the classic style of a pulsing outward scan that shows us where the Xenos are coming from. And it's great. When there isn't a bunch of gunfire and music, you'll be able to hear it clearly. It's very much that classic style that we remember from Aliens, Colonial Marines first went to the colony to try and rescue the civilians that were there that were fortunate. Oh, actually, I don't say what's going on. Because somebody actually goes and watches the movie. Damn good movies. I really can't stress enough how I mean, you should watch it. That's enough meandering around.
Transfer rolling. It's a damn big file. Hold the room.
I don't think that guy realizes what he triggered. When you do that, it starts a hold your ground that he...
I'll get Esther analyzing that.
Yeah.
She's our battalion
Anyway.
synthetic. Keep moving aft.
Keep moving and keep shooting. That's the idea. There are kind of related to these. And there's a special coming behind us. Going on the way to the count and then normally this would be so much more structured when you're playing with people that at least kind of understand the mission, but like I said, I think both these guys are relatively new. I mean, they're already incredibly damaged because I just noticed how low on health they are. If you look to the right of their health bars in the upper left corner, you'll notice that the little red part where that guy's health bar is, that little red part is where his med kit would be if he had one. but he's managed to already get fucked up so incredibly hard that he has used his med kit and is still at like 10% HP. This, has a lot to do with the fact that these two basically fight like retarded gorillas.
Never seen so much acid in one bug.
Acid
these come
and
from?
death and destruction, and have no real regard for their own safety because, well, they haven't developed that far in their brain. Their whole family tree, for that matter, probably isn't got that far. Take a special, this is. Now, mind you, there's no friendly fire on this difficulty, so I'm not harming them. Like, when they step in front of my bullets, it's not me that's harming them.
Well,
it's the fact that they seem to
you can get the
run
power
up on
Dynamo
the
room's
alien,
just ahead.
punching it in the face, and standing in its acid blood that is harming them so much. So, we're definitely going to have them go down a couple of times throughout this.
8 hits here. Backing up.
Spinning this up is gonna make noise, vibration, heat, whatever bugs key off, they'll catch it.
So this is
Be ready for a fight when you switch
part
on.
where we're going to hold our ground. So we're going to set up our little turret here.
Sentry deployed.
And we're going to set up, just because I don't trust anything to do with these little morons, we're going to set up a couple.
Sentry deployed.
I have a pretty strong stock of sentry guns and things in my inventory already because I purchased them from the in-game shop,
Sentry
which
deployed.
I will show
I got
when
you.
we get back to the ship. But yeah, so there you go. They're
8
patching
kits
themselves up with the med kits. So between the two of them, they've burned all of the reserve med kits. There's supposed to be one for each player, but well, they're stupid and they need the med kits. So we won't complain
This
about
thing's
the
been
fact that
idle a
they've
long
used all of
while.
them
It's
between
gonna
the
take
two of
time
them.
to movement.
This is a cover based game, by the way. There's a lot of cover to use, but you're not. We're just gonna put down our slow field and keep on shooting. Sometimes that's all you gotta do.
Dynamo just finished injecting lubricant.
See their little bodies covered in like blue electricity that
H2 feeds just connected. Getting there.
Unfortunately, I just misplaced my mind.
Shit, that's a warrior.
That's it. Mine there. And start blasting.
Just about to kick power to the mains.
Our shotgun is very powerful. Does a great deal of damage to weak. Whenever we hit their weak point, which is their evil noggin, we do a critical amount of damage to them. So we're able to tear up elites pretty well.
Nice. We'll send a follow-up engineering team to get that mess fixed proper.
Okay. Picked up our little buddy.
Keep heading aft toward
This,
the core.
unfortunately, is the only one that we can pick up and bring with us. The other ones that we deploy are just ones that I buy from the store and able to deploy whenever I want, but I cannot actually bring them with
Got
us.
another swarm
we got a
brewing.
replacement
Break
from
out the
box.
heavy shit. This
That's
is
it.
gonna get spicy.
And refill our ammunition and get to this fight because they already triggered it. Most likely we shredded. Get here, get in there, and deploy over there. So I know which one the places they're going to start coming from. Get our turret deployed, so we
Sentry
can start putting
deployed.
out fire, and start blast! Our soil field pretty much everywhere. Now, just for the sake of where, sit, eat. Nope. 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 Stop. Out of here, little fucker. Nope. Stop.
Mainframe
what I
on
was
Deck
gonna say
41 was
before I was-
accessed, I believe, by Dr.
Oh, he
Honecker.
died poetically.
I got
He's
you.
not trying to. No, stop. Just use your
Marines,
medkit
head
on
to the
yourself.
core
You'll
lift.
need it.
Big
Oh.
freight elevator goes all the way
I
up the
suppose I
main
shouldn't
tower.
complain about him trying to be nice and heal us. He used his medkit to heal us. And that's another special that I'm gonna take care of myself. Nope.
On your toes,
get
fire
back.
team. There, in the duct.
I want to call him a word that I won't say in front of my audience. Anyway, moving right along. I was a little disrespectful there. I really should have, here.
Sentry deployed.
Slow field down, time set up. Really wish the dude would quit wiggling in front of the door like a moron and just stand back and create a fire line. But you keep sneaking up on me. Ha! Good job, little turn, buddy. See, he's a better teammate than I even me. Maximize the field of play here.
Sentry
Now,
deployed.
slow field over there. Oddly enough, despite what you might think, he actually has infinite ammunition. Naturally, don't ask about it, don't question it, just roll with it. He doesn't have infinite health though. He can be destroyed, but little buddy will really help you out. He both can tell you where things are coming from because he constantly is locking on and firing in your direction. And of course, well, he's doing damage, so that's helpful too.
Grabbing ammo.
Routing you through the refinery core.
All right.
Don't say I never take you nowhere.
Rearming. Ammo case.
Oh, hey.
Sentry deployed.
Door. Let's go.
Small grouping of them.
Grabbing ammo.
Grab more ammo before we leave. Move out. I really ride the line when it comes to my when it comes to my medkit usage. So unless we're about to enter a fight that I know is very dangerous,
When
or
we reach
unless I see
Honecker,
the
we're gonna find a
situation going awry,
scientist or a
I
puddle
tend
of
to
chunky
hold my
marinara. I
medkit
gotta
until I'm pretty low on HP. That's why I'm not healing at this point. In the upper left, you can see I'm at about 35 to 40%, which is a writable amount for most of this mission, in my
Ambush.
opinion. When you hear your character say ambush or listen, which is a tooltip, you will hear one of them say ambush or listen as a voice comp from the actual character in game. It means there is a predator. I'm sorry, not a predator, a pouncer. Let's not get
Say
the
test the echo,
franchises
but,
messed up here.
bugs.
It means there's a pouncer around.
Got some
Pouncers
big
wait around
internal
corners
leaks.
and
Never a good
jump on
sign
you
in
and do a bunch of
space.
damage. Working Joes, always the enemy. Never trust a working Joe. Ever. Anyway. It's gonna be a small grouping attack here, so we're gonna get set up.
Sentry deployed.
Full field down. Another full field down.
Nearly there. You still good, Marines?
Always,
We
lady.
don't find this guy alive, I'm gonna kill him. That's the lift. Entrance on the far side.
Eight kids here.
Sentry deployed.
See, for whatever reason, these people are just running
Same
through
deal as the
tons of
generator.
I almost
Expect
said
little
zombies.
friends
I've
to
been
pop
playing
out
through
all
zombie
over
games
when this
lately.
turns on.
Running through tons of Zemos and having them just basically pile up
Elevator
behind them,
17
which
decks
really
up.
isn't
It'll
the
take a
smartest
while to
thing.
show.
You don't want to let the Xenos get behind
Set
you.
up a perimeter, then hit the call button.
Patching up.
Anyway,
Bomb.
let's go ahead and set up. This is going to be a long fight. This
Sentry
is going to be
deployed.
another holdout. There's a lot of holdouts based fights in this game.
Sentry deployed.
Grabbing ammo.
So we're going to deploy all of our little turret friends.
Sentry deployed.
and get ready to survive. Because
Here they
survival
come.
is
This
the
is
name
a
of the game.
big damn signal.
Snowfields out there. Buy as much time for our sentry guns to tear them up as we can. Listen to that sound effect. Place up there. Timer in the center, upper center part of the screen. 140 seconds is how long we have to hold our ground. Which, I don't know about you, but me in real life would sound like a long fucking time to try to fight this. But, hey, you know, it's a video game. Have fun. Full field. There's no crouch function,
Got a
which is a
spinner
bit of
up
an
on the
unfortunate
column.
thing. They would help combat the whole line of fire problem that you find comes up a lot because you're constantly trying to shoot around teammates or go create like a regular firing line. But it's all about you can't understand at various angles to make sure everyone has a clear line of fire and can maintain maximum output in the direction that you know is coming from. You just have to be aware of it, which a lot of people aren't. Snowfields out there. You know, while we hold off this giant
Air shaft,
horde of
right side.
xenomorphs that wants to very much end our lives. How was your day going? Everybody,
Just
check in
another
with
minute.
yourself. Everybody
Got
staying
this.
hydrated today. Make sure you have a nice tall glass of cold water. Stay cool, stay hydrated, stay part of this balanced breakfast, and kill your local Xeno in mass amounts. Kill as many Xenos as you possibly can. Teach the kids, teach grandma. Everybody grab a gun, start blasting. Especially at one this big. Nope, stop it. Put him down. Put him down. Do not ever believe that the Xenos are your friends. Xenos are not friends. You are in fact their food. Never stop shooting.
Grabbing ammo.
8 seconds. 6 seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Elevator's here.
Into the elevator. Haul ass, Marines.
Now, this is the part I was talking about earlier, but it seems like these guys are suffering from that same issue of not realizing we just need to go, get on the elevator, get on the elevator, get on the elevator. Oh my goodness. And one of them is just having the biggest brain failure of his life. He is just running around like a fucking moron out there when it says enter the elevator right there, clear as day. Yeah, see. Hey, dummy. Yeah, see, you come in the elevator and we can leave. Get in the elevator. Oh my goodness.
I still got that pool open. You figure we'll find Honecker in one piece or like a million?
You know, I think we're gonna try to re-roll teammates, just for the heck of it. We can just leave this fire team. We can continue the campaign, no problem. That's not the issue. We're just gonna look for different teammates. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and do that. Let's do that. Let's return to base. Let's leave this fire team and let's see if we can roll new teammates because these two are as dumb as bricks, and I'm just not in the mood to fail such an easy mission because two people are incapable of reading. We can't return to the base until they also vote to return to the base. There we go. and let's just jump ship as fast as humanly possible. It's a shame, but I'd say so. Roughly around 70% of the people that play video games nowadays just don't know how. And of course, the generic excuse for most of it is, "I'm just playing for fun." I've never really understood what's fun about dying repeatedly. That part never got to me. They don't try to figure out why they die, and usually just complain when they do. Let's go ahead and leave that fire team. And move along. No breaks, moving on to Priority 1 Rescue. That is the next step in this mission.
Honecker is somewhere up on Katanga's mainframe decks. Looks like he's been searching for a safe place to hide from all the Xenos aboard. Our mission hasn't changed. Find him, get him out alive.
We're gonna bring some incendiary turrets. There's a few tough ones, a few tough zombies here. I'm saying zombies again. I'm sorry, I've been playing so many zombie games. There's a few tough Xenos here, and fire, if you know the series, is not the friend of the Xeno. Your local Xeno is in fact not like fire. We'll turn on No Breed You Die, which is a challenge card, which will give us a bigger payout. Oh, sound. I believe I've played with this guy before, like earlier on today. Don't worry, he was pretty stupid then, and he's probably pretty stupid now. But anyway. So, they'll breed you die. Xenomorph runners spawn more, and yeah. Basically, it just means that there's going to be like a few more, not a few more, there's going to be a lot more faster enemies that come sprinting at us like crazy, and a few more specials. But we get a bigger payout at the end of the mission. We get a multiplier applied to our payout of both credits and experience. And yeah, it's good for us. You just have to be prepared to deal with the increase in enemies, that's all. Honecker is somewhere up on the Katanga's mainframe decks. Look like he's been searching for a safe place to hide from all the Xenos aboard. Our mission hasn't changed. Find him, get him out alive. You know, the fact that he found somewhere to hide from a ship with this many Xenos on it is amazing. I feel like no matter where you went on this ship, there should be a Xeno, considering how many we've killed so far. Go to the bathroom, there's a Xeno handing you the toilet paper. Go to the lunchroom, there's a Xeno with a little hat
Staff
on.
Sergeant
making you
Herrera,
plate.
Colonial
you go
Marines.
to the ammunitions room, there's a little Xeno in a jumpsuit and a tablet. He's just kind of taking the ammunition inventory and looking at you like, hey, what's up?
He's in a radio dead zone. Patch into the local network.
Sentry deployed.
So in the mechanic section of the ship, there's a little Xeno in an orange jumpsuit. Comes rolling out in one of those little carts that you go under a car on. It's like, hey man, can you hand me that tool? And he's holding a wrench with his tail and, using his little claw to hold a hammer. What are you doing under the car with a hammer? I don't know, man. I'm a Xenomorph working in a mechanic shop. You think I know what I'm doing? Fuck no. Anyway.
Honecker, you read?
Yeah, a lot clearer. Listen, to get to me,
Oh,
you'll have to go
hey,
through the
buddy.
network security room.
Excuse me. Got a little absent-minded
Sentry
there.
deployed.
I could imagine it being so, but for those that suffer very easily from jump scares or get frightened about Xenomorphs, which, some people really have. Some people have some deep-rooted fears of Xenomorphs. I mean, I think they're really cool. I love every game
I locked
that's
down the
involved
deck.
them, pretty much.
The override's in network security up in the ops center.
Yeah. Why are you not turning back looking at us with specials running at it?
Did you hear explosions just now?
Nothing to worry about. We're professionals.
Are we, man? Working Joe, never trust a working Joe. Never trust a working Joe. Excuse me, I am so sorry. Okay, so this is going to be another holdout. We're going to set up here and
Rearming.
start a blazing. Let's get our free equipment from these crates, top off our ammo, set up our perimeter, and get ready to fight.
Grabbing ammo.
We're going to place this one here
Sentry deployed.
because it can fire on both the center hallway, left hallway, right hallway. I'm going to set up my own personal little guy to fire on this window and anything that comes through that door.
Sentry deployed.
And I'm sure one of these monkeys can cover the left door, hopefully, but if not, we'll have our own gun to help fire that.
Oh, I'm
I don't
glad
want to
you're
burn
here.
too many sentries
I
in
can
this
see you
area
on my
because
monitors
it's one
now.
of many fights we're going to have.
Wait! Xenomorphs! Heading to you!
Let us handle it.
Low field on the ceiling and on the floor. And nice kill box. They're going to start coming from our left and right through this fight. I wish this guy would back up, get the hell out of the middle of the door. But his little mind is the only thing that exists. Therefore, he is the only thing that needs to worry about firing on the door. Standing in the middle of it, A-okay, according to the brain. There are multiple specials out there. If you use the radar on the bottom right, you'll see that one of them is green. One of the dots
Left
is
side,
green,
watch the
representing a
ceiling.
special. The special can be an armored hive guard, a counter, or a tank. We'll see you later. You won't see it right now. So you can slowly open the door. Here come those specials. When the speed is moving in, I'm assuming it is inside a hive guard. You can walk in, you can grab somebody, and kill somebody.
On your right flank.
One of outside. Doesn't matter what's going on, keep firing. We'll field that doorway. I really suggest at points like this where you're having to fight a whole lot of Genos, make sure to be very generous with your heavy weapon and your special. You're able to take ammunition from that box over there infinite. So keep on flashing. Do not hold back on your ammunition. Whatever the heaviest, hardest weapon you got, use it and use it when
Grabbing ammo.
Wow! Our fights in Paula Station went very differently.
I'm sure they did. You didn't
Sorry.
have me. Anyway.
Have you seen a gray striped xenomorph?
Striped? No.
Have you been down to the surface? Did you make any arrests?
We can't discuss operations on an open channel, Doc.
Right. Yeah, of course.
No one's hurt, dude. Anyway. Moving right along. Just another day at the office. If your office was a transport barge. Transport barge floating out in the middle of space, overrun by xenomorphs and anything else that wanted to murder you. And the entire barge is in fact a lifeless heap, consisting of nothing but things that want you dead and no human being. And if this is your work environment or what you consider an office, well, that's a very hostile work environment. I suggest you call HR! So that wasn't even my fault. That
Acid on the
motherfucker
deck.
came right out of that
Your work,
vent
Doc.
and pounced right
I
on.
blew some pipes, but they found other ways in.
Son of a bitch. I am definitely calling HR. Oh, this
I think
is
it's
a very
jammed.
weird little environment. Okay, hey, you know what? Back up. Lay down a little Texas law real quick. Little buddy, get out of here. Keep popping off. Honestly, did not expect it to jump off like this. I thought this was like a small little fight. not so much. It's alright, I can blast on back.
Exploding Xenos. That just beats everything.
Thank you,
Well,
sir.
they still died to bullets, Doc. Marines, cut the door.
Alright, I'm topped off, so I'm gonna go ahead and move forward and get to work on that door.
I'll cut it.
Working Joes. Ain't those Seegson robots?
Yeah, well, Seegson used to own Katanga.
How do it over here? Doing good? Those eyes open. One's behind us. Come on, teammate. Let's go, Sound and Sparky. Now, I know those sound like bots, but that's actually people with just
So,
really
the
derpy
halls
names.
between you and me are
bots are just called
120 below
Alpha and
zero,
Beta.
so...
All right, I don't know what's going on in here.
Sentry deployed.
Kind of forgot my second stage on it. We'll just put Sentry down, do slow fill down, start blast. Hey, hey. No sneaking up behind. All right, he didn't really sneak. He very aggressively and loudly approached us from behind. Really giving himself
you'll have
away
to
as
cut
hard
the
as possible.
refrigerant to
And
reach me.
we were retarded and didn't hear him, so
broke
that's
the
okay.
valve.
Yeah,
Tossed the wheel in a
that's on me.
side room.
That's on me.
Sorry.
I apologize, Mr. Xenomorph, for pointing the finger at you as though you did something
That's
wrong.
it.
Anyway,
Just
okay,
attach it to
found
the valve in the
first
pump room.
room. That's actually very fortunate for us. Hopefully he realizes that his objective is right there. There you go. Now start cranking, and we'll keep them off.
Behind you!
Yeah, behind us, to the left of us,
Sentry
to the
deployed.
front of us. You name it, Doc.
Their way.
Great. Now your lungs won't freeze on the way in. In theory.
Gentlemen, our avenue of escape is this way. I do suggest you ingress to the safety
It's
of this
already
hallway.
getting red hot in there. Hold fast, fire team.
Patching up.
Oh, hey, where'd you come from? Do a little quick cover event. Sure he doesn't do damage to us that's that bad. And blast him in the face with a soft gun. Send a letter to his mama. That doesn't sound good. Get down here, little buddy. Hey, look, I'm getting real sick of you and this whole mounting thing, alright? I'm not that kind of person. I will not, in fact, have any type of relationship with you in the middle of a firefight. That's both bad discipline and just plain wrong, Mr. Alien. Mrs. Alien? I'm not sure. Maybe she just wants a friend.
Wait,
Heal up and
you're
dock
banging in the
to field
ducts.
here. Thanks, Doc. Take the field. Little fields all over the place. Keep little buddy
Sentry
down.
deployed.
Get some of them feelings. They come from literally everywhere. You know what it is? Start blasting. Alright, fire. Well, I tell you, the slow fields that the technician is able to put out are
Big
just
one!
life-saving.
Is that... No strikes. God.
Being able to slow down this giant horde of Xenos running at you. You take it for granted until you don't have a technician and they're running at you fast as
Attention,
hell.
right flank.
buddy. You still got a effective shield of fire here. He does. He's blasting.
Sorry. Again,
Okay.
it's
Come on,
just
buddy.
there's one Xeno that
Teleport magically to my
I keep
backpack
seeing
again.
it. I think maybe I'm just, I don't know. I haven't slept.
He has an admirer amongst the Xenos.
I rewired the locks to
One
the server core.
specifically is coming for him repeatedly.
The lock's disengaged.
Ammo, quickly.
Great. You're
Grabbing
good to
ammo.
go for. You're about to get eaten.
Go ahead and get one of you here turned down. Nah, not here. Just put in a little buddy.
Sentry deployed.
And hope our demolisher knows how to do work. The demolisher does carry the smart gun. Very helpful. Gotta put down our slow field. As a technician, it's not exactly my job to kill a bunch of enemies. I tend to. Our weapons aren't exactly crafted for mass crowd control. But where there's a will, there's a way, and when there's a trigger, there's a bloody head going to play. So we'll trick it. As long as my trigger finger works. There you go, you guys doing pretty good work with that smart gun over there. Coming. Little buddy is giving you as much support fire as his little machine gun self can. Look at him go. He's such a little scam.
Got it, turn. She's here.
Go ahead and get this slow field down.
Monica, get out of there.
Pop these incendiary around. And blast Monica in the fucking face. Okay.
That one knows me. Followed me. And
Go it.
they made it in the lab on LV-895. It came up here with us. We didn't know until
Grabbing ammo.
the woman who... the one it came out of.
Get up.
Her name was Monica.
I got you.
So you hold the Xeno block. How
You see this?
try not to go too attached, my friend. We will, in fact, have to shoot her.
Rearming.
So many relationships and surviving. Really quite bad. Guy is a little too far ahead. His ass went to trouble. Better go.
Backing up.
Alright, it's gonna be another stand your ground. It's gonna be a big one. So buckle up, folks. It's gonna be a ride. We're gonna clear the room.
Aid kit's here.
Then we are gonna set up shop.
Port station ready.
The room I'm in? It's only supposed to be opened by company admins.
This
Unlocking
is where
takes a
we
couple
have been
minutes.
holding our incendiary turrets for. We're
Xenos
going to
will be
bring
drawn
them
by the
back pretty
noise.
far back. They have a very long
Vibration.
effective range.
Whatever, they'll come.
And
Be
we're
ready.
going to set them up and have them ready to put out
Sentry
as much fire as
deployed.
possible, because this is about to be a lot.
Sentry deployed.
We're out of our little guys. Well, we have an electric one, but the electric ones aren't that good on Genos.
Fine job.
Let's get it popping.
Fine. Up.
Locks are dropping.
Grabbing ammo.
I hope you can. Good luck. They're coming.
Slow fields out. Put them on the roof. Put them on the floor. And you can see our turrets are very effective shredding them already on the left and right. Or a little buddy that's floating above us is a, I'm not sure how to explain it. I feel like it's some type of personnel protection. He increases our weapon damage and our effective range of our weapons by 25%. Makes them hit harder and have better weapon fall. I love the dedication. They see a little buddy, they see one of their friends get shot coming out of the vent. But doggone it, they're coming out of this vent too. They don't care what's on the other side. They will not be deterred. They respect their kind of focus, dedication, commitment, fearlessness, stupidity. Real for the Emperor kind of mindset, you know?
She's coming for me.
Yeah, piss off, Monica. With Fire Force, you can take it. She's normally quite tanky and hard to deal with, but we have so many incendiary turrets set up that it is shredding her. She's supposed to be more disruptive. She's supposed to run in here and do a bunch of damage, be a real big pain in the ass. Well, she's dead. She's dead. Fire makes a hell of a deterrent. Gonna keep our full field up. Stop, motherfucker. Go. Ammo. Almost there. Clean.
It's over.
That normally gets a lot more chaotic, but I just, like I said, I came so over-prepared. I knew what we were going to be dealing with. I had plenty of flamethrowers ready to blaze. Quite literally on everything, and yeah, we got it done. And hey, here's the man of the hour, the guy we came to rescue.
So, you have a ship or something? I mean, I don't have a spacesuit.
It really sucks for you, pal. Because the only way we're leaving here is by jumping out the window and floating to our ship. Not really. And we unlocked a high-capacity magazine. Large magazine. Alright, cool. And 1,200 requisition credits. That's good. Very good, very good. Oh, hey, we are technician level 3. Alright. That actually unlocks a lot of cool stuff for us, I believe. No one ever really lives up to my standards very well, but these guys aren't absolutely terrible, so we're just going to keep rolling with them if they want to keep rolling with us. Unlike the last two that were just plain old, no, absolutely not. But yeah, I don't mind these guys. As I said, a lot of people, other than the people I actually normally play with, don't really live up to my standards, so we'll just keep going. Keep trucking. For the cause, for the coalition, for the alliance, for somebody, I don't know. Whoever's check clears. So this is the in-game shop I was
That's
talking
just as
about.
my backroom stock is unhealthy. All requisitions come with free cornbread. I got an assload piled in the back. Nobody eats that shit.
Nice little joke that comes from the show. Let's go ahead and replace our incendiary turrets. We just used a great deal of them, so let's snatch up some more. I'm also going to get more normal turrets. We've also been using those. I like to cut 5 of all important turrets. The cryo grid will not be necessary. This mission, it's best that I carry I say my incendiary turrets and probably my phosphorus pop-up mines. So that's the equipment we'll be carrying. But this is where you would buy attachments and buy weapons. The way that these weapons work is they effectively are big weapons that you can use universally on various classes, because and not every class can use every type of weapon, but these weapons here are in fact universal, so you can just kind of have them. Some of them I've never really tried before. I might buy some of the more interesting sounding ones, like let's see, what do we want to try out? Let's try out a riot gun. Now, when you say riot gun to me, I think of a shotgun. So the first fully automatic riot gun on the market, the Rapid Responder allows for a truly massive amount of coverage in a very short time, but comes at the cost of much lower impact on any given shot. So low damage, high fire rate. Not sure how I feel about that, but it might be fun. We might do it anyway. The Twin Hammer is a burst fire hand cannon. And, let's mess around with the Twin Hammer. We'll buy that. We've stocked up real well on our sentry guns and everything. We got a little money to spare. Let's go ahead and join that queue with everybody. And yeah, let's go ahead and hit that sucker out real quick if we have time. Load out, pop over here, get to our guns, get the Twin Hammer. Let's go ahead and put on all our favorite little doohickeys. My personal favorite is having better weak point damage, and yeah. And then we're going to put on our tactical man, or heavy spring loaded, I forget which one. Let's do this. Let's do that one, just because that's probably going to be better for us, considering it said it's burst fire, so the shorter time between bursts, the better, right? Put that on there, and then we're going to keep the shotgun. I can't lead home without my baby. Make sure our equipment is straight. We're going to carry that in that slot, and carry our phosphorus mines in the other. Did we unlock this? No, we didn't unlock this, but we did unlock these slots. Okay. Is there anything new we want to put there? What have we unlocked? We got modifiers. Oh, I have my heavy turret now. Okay. Where do I put this? How do I put this? Like this? Like this. Ah, like that. Okay. So now our heavy turret is... Oh, okay. So now our turret is a heavy turret. Deploys heavy turret that deals massive damage at a reduced fire rate. That's okay. I appreciate the damage increase. Using this ability increases your move and reload speed for 10 seconds, 8 seconds. Okay. That's pretty cool. This is the equipment, the grid, if you would, of abilities. This is where we come to upgrade our perks and our equipment and all of that good stuff. I think we have enough incendiary stuff. We're going to have little buddy just be a heavy turret for the sake of safety. Oh no, we lost somebody. I guess everybody left.
This is a rescue mission. You're boarding Katanga, a derelict orbital refinery. Ingress is via the forward airlock. You'll locate, secure, and evac Dr. Tim Honecker, a Weyland-Yutani scientist. So mount up, people.
Doing, Joey? He can't actually hear us. I have voice communication turned off, but good for Joey. How you doing, Joey? And the orange Power Ranger. He's got a point. There never was an orange Power Ranger. We never had an orange Power Ranger. Why not? We had pink, red, silver, quantum, what was that weird one in Mystic Force? Just all kinds of Rangers. The Alien Rangers, blue, red, of course, white, green. I mean, you name it, we've had it. But we've never had it orange. Why not orange?
The rest of you
orange is a
toss them
primary
out the
color.
back.
And yet, we haven't had one. I mean, at first it was just racism, right? The Yellow Ranger was Asian. The White Ranger was the most powerful one. And, of course, was a white guy. Nothing against... I forgot. I could never remember his name. He's a great guy, good actor. Literally ran into a burning building to help people. I mean, the guy is like the embodiment of a Power Ranger. He's one of the longest-standing actors in the Power Ranger series. Jason David Frank. Jason David Frank. That's his name. If I'm not mistaken. If I got his name wrong, I apologize. But I believe his name is Jason David
We
Frank.
got a ping on Dr.
Really
Honecker's
good
personal
guy.
data
He's always done a
transmitter.
lot of things
He's
for
not far
charity,
in.
and he's just really dedicated to the Power Ranger series.
First,
and
we
believes
need a
that like
tech
it teaches
plant.
kids a
Pull
lot
one
of
off
good
a terminal
things
and
about
chlorine
friendship,
extraction.
teamwork, and hard work. And he's
Just
a good guy.
emergency
good guy,
lights.
Good guy.
Then maybe we can
but
kick
yeah,
the
he
backup
played the
power
White
after we
Ranger,
grab
which
Honecker.
I'm sorry, in the first original Mighty Morphin
Patch
Power
into the
Ranger
console.
series,
I'll
it was
pull it
just,
down over
you
wireless.
couldn't ignore it. The Black Ranger was a black guy. The Yellow Ranger was an Asian guy. The cutesy Pink
me a
Ranger was an
second.
adorable little like teenage
Got a
girl
deck
that was
plan.
just
Backup
everyone's
generator is
girl
beyond
next
Honecker's
door
ping.
fantasy.
We can kick it
And
after we
it
grab
was
him.
just, it was just
Our men
so
should
on
be in the
nose.
junction ahead.
The Blue Ranger was just another dorky
Honecker,
little
this
white
is the
guy.
Colonial Marines. You hearing me?
Who they apparently gave a lot of rough times.
Acid
Apparently
damage.
they afterwards
Not
homosexual and
encouraging.
practically chased
Continue
them
your
off
sweep.
the show, but we'll not talk about that. Yeah, moving on.
He should be right here. High speed incoming. Get hot.
Sentry deployed.
Don't lock up. Way more than I expected.
That reload speed does not feel good.
Signal from behind. This is so fucked.
Hey, wait a minute. Oh, goodness. I didn't realize what those people... Okay, I apologize. We're going to have to back out here because the, one of the randoms queued us up for the wrong mission. Anyway, I was so caught up in talking that I didn't notice. Small waste of time, it's fine. It doesn't consume our equipment or anything like that.
Well, we
So
found
we'll queue up for
Honecker.
the
Now
right
we've got to get him
mission.
safely back to the Endeavor.
And
Lieutenant
get
Ko
ready to
will
go.
bring our dropship
Oh,
into one of the
don't
refinery
that.
hangars. Escort Honecker down to us for
Let's-
pickup.
Let's work on
His
that
safety's
fire
on
rate.
you.
I'm okay with this actually, because this means we can change this. Let's use the mag that increases our reload speed, because the reload speed on it was not feeling too good. Just in a few times, one time I reloaded, it didn't feel too good. So we're gonna switch to that, and maybe switch to this fire rate increase again. Use this one. Good all-rounder. See how that feels. I do apologize about wasting a bit of your time, but don't worry, we're gonna get in on that final mission here and have a great time.
Sky control.
Oh no, no, I mean, actually this is okay. The bots, this is the bots I was talking about that are just amply called Alpha and Beta. The bots do okay. They're not that smart when it comes to like dealing with specials and everything, but they keep shooting and they try to stay alive.
Doc, take a sidearm. Fire team, Honecker don't have any VA suit. Get him to our dropship in one piece.
Also means we can move at the pace I like, which
The bottom is filled with water.
I approach
Not a good
every
sign.
fight that I know about as like setup wise.
Here they come.
For instance, there's the firefighter coming here, so we're gonna put full field there and there. That feels a little bit better on the reload. That does do good damage.
Thanks for the gun. I'll do what I can.
It does pretty good damage. Not the kind of damage the Magnum does, but good damage. And I mean, it's not really a fair comparison to compare it to a Magnum because the Magnum is one of the hardest single-firing weapons in the game, next
Swarm,
to one of the
coming in.
sniper rifles I know about. Gotta put down that.
Sentry deployed.
Place it there.
More of them! From the sides!
Right. Full field there. Not like the flip side. Dealing with a whole lot of xenomorphs here, having to reload like every 20 bullets or so, 9 seconds total. Now,
Section's clear. Direct route's blocked. I got no connection to those compartments. We'll bypass below decks.
On the road again. On the road again. And start checking our corners for those pounds here.
Down 8 flights. Subdeck 3A.
Okay. This is really 8 flights. 1, 2. And then like this is 3. And we're already on 2, and then this is flooded. It's not really 8 flights. I don't feel like
The
it's.
core
I
leaks
mean, if I
flooded
had
the
to
whole
run it, of course,
bottom
it'd
of the
feel like 8
station.
flights. Because I'd want to fall over after like 1 flight. That's not the point.
Right. Bypass Mark 1, Mod 1, head through
It wouldn't make
waste
much of a
processing.
difference between like flight 1 and flight 17. Because on flight 1, I'm going to feel like we're on flight 17, and it's going to suck.
Get feet wet, Marines.
So you're actually supposed to like drop down in the water and you know kind of do this whole thing, but we're just gonna actually set up
Sentry
right
deployed.
here and stay here until most of these Xenos are dead. Then we'll advance. The bots are pretty good. They see things, they shoot. And what else can you ask for teammates sometimes? See things and shoot. Oh, yeah.
Watch the vents.
I was gonna drop down right there. Forward, put down little buddy.
Sentry deployed.
I definitely think I prefer my Magnum, but that's okay. We earned credits at a pretty good rate, so I'm not too sad about stealing credits. That I did. Ah. Peculiar. It said that there was one right on top of us. Doctor, you might want to back up. That's the guy we're here to escort, by the way. The
And don't forget to ring your socks on, huh?
You think I'm gonna put these socks on ever again, ma'am? You are mistaken. These socks are going in the incinerator. Oh, criminy.
Sentry deployed.
As we most of them, right along. We'll find ourselves an ammo crate here pretty soon. Not a primary. Doesn't have the best ammo reserves. Yeah, overall, just not the biggest fan of this this pistol I bought. Here they come. Spot something up there, try to reserve my ammo a little bit.
No power to the door. Hit the backup generator, far into the room.
Alright, ammo.
Rearming.
Got that. Grab whatever goodie we get. It's always random once you get out of the crate. We got incendiary rounds. Okay. Doing pretty good on health. So they're gonna come from pretty much every side possible. They're gonna come from here on the railing, there on the railing, there on the ceiling, center hallway, left hallway, and right hallway. So we're going to set up a incendiary turret here that can put fire on both
Sentry
anything
deployed.
coming from there and there. We're going to put my little buddy turret right here.
Sentry deployed.
We're going to do something similar over here with... actually, I'll hold these two for the last area. We'll put a phosphorus mine in. Just a...
Mine's out.
Get you. Let's not be stingy. We'll put you. Alright. Now let's get it going.
You hear that? They're coming.
Yeah, Doc. They're coming. Another thing, like, it's completely unintended perk, but another thing I like about the slow field mines, the electric field mines, is that it makes them easier to see. The electricity is all over.
Berserker inbound!
Yeah, Doc, that's called fire. You know, I mean, acid. You might want to back up on that just a little bit. Just a tad, you know?
Watch the left!
Down range.
Right head, catwalk!
Cover fire for a little turn here. Let's die. And you can kind of attack the turret. They're like, hey, that thing's shooting us. Hurts. You know, run up. Like I said, they really got a strong Cordius mindset about them. So they run into cover fire and do fire.
Shortcut
Single
power,
bit of
but
fear.
they're locked down. Esther?
Grabbing ammo.
A 16 million digit cipher.
Okay,
Perhaps
Honaker,
check the logs
you're
at the maintenance synthetics?
way too hurt for my liking. Let's go ahead and heal the bot. Come away from the wall.
I got you.
Healing Honaker. Go.
8 hits here.
Med kit. Fill our ammo. Good. Alright, so our little objective here is to go over here, grab a code from this robot. Well, this headless robot. Headless robots. Robots with hands.
Accessing. I have the code for you.
Right. I really wish we could bring you with us, little buddy. I really hate you can't pick them up. Maybe that'll be a perk we get later as a technician. We're able to pick up these like little reserve turrets. That sure would be just swell. I feel like it's such a waste sometimes when you deploy them. Because you're not going to be able to use them again. They're stuck there forever. You can only pick up little backpack buddies.
Running a bypass.
Oh, there you are. I know, I thought I heard one. Look at him coming directly for me. Fuck you. What a brick.
It's coming right for us!
And there it goes. Don't worry. He'll be back. Ow, fuck shit ass. scampering around. Come out and fight me like a Xeno-man. Z-man. Xeno-man. No man. No man. Sky! What the fuck was that? It like went behind me. They like teleport lagged in front of me and bounced on me. Okay. That was very interesting. Slash buggy as fuck. That definitely was a little odd. I know I said at the beginning of this episode that I had been running into many
Patching
bugs.
up.
But that was most certainly kind of weird. Finally, dead. Having it run through the crowd close.
Little friends coming up the pipe.
Got a little buddy here.
Sentry deployed.
He is doing a lot more damage. Seeing how quickly our little turret friend is killing things now. That increased damage. Slower fire rate, but if it takes less shots to kill the Xeno, then it doesn't matter.
Another way. Brace.
More tools out there. Here their advantage as much as we can. Gunfire, electromagnetic fields, harsh language, whatever slows it down.
That's it, sneezer on the right.
Your mother chair would teach you not to spit.
Clear.
Okay. Come on, little buddy. Half turn, we'll travel. You know, Honecker, as our main mission asset right now, I sure would appreciate if you quit running into acid. You're dying again.
Shore party, this is your pickup. Beginning dropship
wow.
approach to the refinery.
And there's no way to like command him to go stand somewhere specific.
No
So you just kinda
response
have
from
to
Hangar
put
Delta
up
ALS.
with
Diverting to
him
Epsilon.
being stupid. If he goes down, it's not an instantaneous mission failure. You can revive him, just like you can any teammate. It just aggravates me that he's so dirty. Refill on
Another
ammo.
swarm rolling on your
Slow
position.
wheels down. That was bad positioning on that one. That there. And get our turret down.
Sentry deployed.
Got our back so close to the wall, and we are.
Bypassing damage.
Fucker. Oh, okay, that's it. Gotta run for different cover. Ow. Good.
Grabbing ammo.
Keep moving, fire team.
You're in a bad spot. Alright. we can get through this part here, we'll be able to get access to the med kit. Ow, ow, ow. Not cool. Fire came out of that vent right on top of us. Put that down. Let it back up. Get our current down.
Sentry deployed.
Nope. Okay, that wasn't that bad of a group of them. Get these objectives moving. Go ahead and get on.
Door head's locked down. There's more working Joes, though.
Yeah, this part right here, we are out. Oh, crap, I went down. And so did Honecker, so hopefully the bots will be aware of the situation.
Rebooting. 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 Bypassing damage.
Bot?
Rebooting.
Goodness gracious. Okay. Okay, so mostly okay. We need to run around and search these various robots, which unfortunately you don't have a choice. You will have to search every one of these
No
every
cipher
time.
present.
You'll never be able to get it on like the first robot or anything like that. You need to run around, search every one of these. So now where the bodies are is random, so sometimes you can get them in really good places.
Data corruption,
where,
I'm afraid.
You end up being back to door, kind of like we got here. This isn't so bad. Most of the Xenos are down.
There we are.
Another little horde.
Sending you the door code.
Please send us the door code. Please do. There we go. We're back to the door. And let's get out of here.
Running a bypass.
Alright, so there's this little room here.
Sentry
Not that bad.
deployed.
Small hole now. It's got a weird delay to it. You're going to get a one room here, and then they put a little bit of a delay, kind of tricking you into advancing, and then another horde comes. So we're just going to stay ready for that, be a little patient. See what I mean about the delay? There's another group coming. And there they go. Alright. Oh, another one.
Sentry deployed.
Being shy with the exploders, that's for sure. Alright, let's get a move on.
Shore party, we are down in Hangar Epsilon. Standing by for pickup.
The Beltway. Home stretch, fire team.
This is a nasty
So,
little hallway
we're safe.
fight. So,
Sentry
Let's
deployed.
ask these
Fair
guys.
enough. Also gonna put one swarm mine behind me. A few of them in this small size, not a lot. Yep, here comes the one behind us. Okay. Ow. One more. And there you go. Some things are looking bleak. There's not much further to go. Not much further to go until we can stabilize.
Passage secured.
Okay, so we're pretty much gonna gun it through this room. There's not much
That
here
a
to be
company
seen.
ship?
You know, I've actually never like done a good thorough search of this room. I don't think there's much to be found, no secret crates or anything. I'm gonna give it a once over.
fuck happened here?
In any case, we gotta do
Wayland
this room,
Yutani
and
synths
we
brought
go to
local
the
animals
hangar
up
across
to, replenish the hive. Then eggs back down for experiments.
Say bread, Xenos. Come mierdas.
the- Yep.
I have no link to
Don't
try
try
to
to
fly.
fight
I
here.
can't run the launch sequence by remote.
Can't remember if there was a fight here or not. Doesn't seem like it. Better take the
Sentry
start.
deployed.
Down. We're very low on health. We don't want to go down again.
Shore party, you'll prep the
Alright,
hangar.
so here we go. We can actually stabilize here finally. Get things under control. This is going to be our final holdout. This part I know
Start
so well.
depressurization when you are ready.
Let's go ahead and use the med kits. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Aid kits here.
When you hit
Patching
that,
up.
every Xeno in the vents will pour out. Doc, you boarding?
No.
He wants to help.
No, I want to help. Out here.
That's the game's way of
Don't
saying,
fucking
nah, we're
die
not
on
gonna make
us
it
now."
easy for you and make it where like he goes inside somewhere safe. No, you're gonna have to keep protecting him even now. That's basically what the game is saying. But that's okay.
Sentry deployed.
We got plenty of incendiary turrets set up. We're gonna put them in the positions where they can do the most work.
Sentry deployed.
Get another little turret right here.
Sentry deployed.
Get out of as many places, or many gunfire positions as possible. So I'm gonna go place a couple of mines that aren't gonna make sense until I go to make use of them. That there. So this holdout involves 3 steps. There's the initial attack where you hold out for a good amount, and then she's gonna start asking you to do things. She's gonna start asking you to go activate
Lines
this,
out.
go activate that, and what we're doing is we're planning
Let's rock.
ahead for that. I did not mean to use my incendiary rounds, but oh well. Place some mines there, and then we're gonna place some like kind of oh shit backup mines back here in case we have to
Lines
retreat.
out.
We'll just get as many contingency plans as possible since we're doing this by ourselves. Really want to cover our bases. Get one there, get one there, and maybe get one there. Okay. Now we start the fight. Hopefully all goes well.
Alright, here we go. It's a big room. This'll take time.
Right on time. Here come the bots.
Keep them off us. We'll fly yourself home.
So excuse me if my commentary goes a little light during this part. I really prefer to complete this mission, so I'll
Mark,
just
to the
a good
right.
amount on what I'm doing.
Watch left flank.
We can see effective range for our shotgun, so we can get that one pump off. Full field down. Incendiary turrets and our heavy turret is doing pretty good work in mid there. Doing alright. I would start advancing out. So once the successes start showing up, that means we're about to have to go underground pretty soon. There's going to be a valve that needs to go mess with. I don't want to move just yet though. Normally if I were playing with people, I would leave them to hold this area while I went and got ready to do that. But I'm gonna, we're playing with bots, I'm gonna play a little differently. Stay up here, help hold the ground. And then when we have to run into the objective, we'll simply run into the objective. We can get slightly so we're going to be going down that hallway right there. Run her down, do a valve, come back up. She should be seeing it pretty soon, so I'm going to run down. Perhaps it was one more little burst of a wave. Yeah, see, the bots follow you down here, and we don't have our defenses up here.
Short party, pressurize the hydraulics for the bay doors. Door high controls are below the landing deck.
Go, 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 go. Get back to our sentry turn. Run up here and do that.
Controls are in the landing signal officer station, left side. Safety interlock disengaged, resuming cycle.
Fire team, more Xenos inbound. We've got a wall of signals here. Xeno spinners, watch for incoming.
Damn, Xenomorph warriors are tough to get rid of. Do not want to let them grab you though. Keep moving. Keep moving. This is what we were putting our minds out for. I'm gonna scan right now, Will. See if we can tie them through here. Gotta get our tie down here. Pull them back to here. I think it's been down actually. I think the boss got it. Oddly enough, even though everything's going to shit, home stretch, home stretch. He's gonna give us the last objective pretty soon. We run, we do that, and then we just all last to the ship. Okay, I believe I'm gonna kill him, and then she should say,
Bypassing damage.
I'm gonna hit that away. Trying to maximize these per time here. Pretty sure she'll say it soon. Come on, girl. Come on. Give us the last objective. Say it. Say it. Oh, there's one more to go. Say it. Say it. There's another one out there somewhere. There he is. We're gonna put shots at him from here, so this is okay. Come on, lady. There it is.
I need you up in prime flight.
Get that,
Sergeant,
we run.
you're good to go.
We
Get
run.
to the air boss's console and clear for final depressurization.
You don't have to worry about the bots.
Fire team,
Normally,
double time.
oh, crud. No! No! Nope. Nope. Let me go. Stop it. Ow. Uh-oh.
Shutdown imminent. Rebooting.
Yeah, I don't know if the bot's gonna be able to get a revive up.
Lost Honecker.
That's really unfortunate.
Mission
Yeah, like
failed.
this is
I
the
need
only
backup
part
deployed.
where
Yesterday.
bots kind of let you down a little bit because they just don't fight like people. Even shitty people can sometimes be a little bit better than the bots just because they actually just blaze into the crowd, where the bots are very reserved and they follow you everywhere, so the horde's always right on top of you. The only thing that was left to do there was to run to the back of the ship and the mission would have been successful. I unfortunately misrolled and let the hive guard grab me, and so yeah, that's unfortunately going to be a mission wipe. But in any case, that was the entire mission. The only thing left was get to the back of the ship, and then the mission ends. It sucks that we use so much equipment. Definitely not a fan of that Squint Hammer. That's going to be the last time you see that thing. That pistol is just not very good. But yeah, we killed a lot. As you can see, the bots just don't do a lot of damage. You know, like they're very reserved is all it is. They don't fire like unnecessarily. I am pretty much all of our damage. I was doing practically all of the killing. The bots just are kind of there, and they somewhat fire, but yeah. But anyway, that was effectively not successful, but the entirety of this campaign. Once you're at the ship, you get out of there, and that's the first part of the chapter 1 campaign. Hope you've enjoyed this. I do apologize about the bit of a letdown of an ending, but shit happens. Shit happens. Yep. But yeah, anyway. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Aliens Fireteam Elite. I almost called it Colonial Marines, not to be mistaken. This is not Aliens Colonial Marines, although it plays slightly comparably, but yeah. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Have a nice day, and I'll see you next time.